Good morning, my viewers. It's me, Psychic Violetta, psychic from Canada, and I'm talking to famous Linda G. Comanche. She's from Comanche, and she has a third eye, so she is a medium. She can speak with dead people, and she always has a sense of humor, so be prepared for one beautiful, wonderful comment from her.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. So, who is first?
Well, I just want to say, everybody, thank you, because on this morning's video that I did, I asked you if you had any questions for Violetta. Somebody told me I pronounced her name wrong. Anyway, I got hundreds. So I'm sorry if I don't get you. I'm going to save them, and I'll even answer some in a later video. But maybe, can I send you them too, the ones we don't do today?
That's perfect. Yes, it's always hard to come up with questions.
Okay. So, of course, a lot of people are interested in the Epstein thing, and I want to say something to everybody. People are saying, well, Linda, since you couldn't pick him up psychically, energetically this morning, maybe he's not dead. He's dead. That I can guarantee. Energy-wise, I can't connect to him because he's like this black blob. It's not like he's condemned, but the higher forces or my guides aren't going to let me go around him. They'll give me information, but they're not going to let me go around him. So
Sunday when we were recording about him, the video, I was so drained.
Yes. Yeah.
I was so drained, Leszek. You never complain, but I was drained.
Yeah.
It is the negative energy, and okay. So today, we learned that first we learned the news that Trump was so nice to Cory, and it was shocking to me. And I said, why he's so nice to Cory, sending tweet that Cory is such a nice guy. And I said, didn't he kick him out of his circle in the middle of campaign and fire him like a dog, like Ivanka will say? So 1 hour later, the answer came out. Cory Lewandowski was subpoenaed by Congress to testify, and it is related to impeachment procedure. And Leszek asked, would testimony of Cory help or hurt Trump?
Let's look. I can see his face. He's kind of a weasel looking guy.
Yeah, I don't know what hope he could see in him. And he was married for 5 years.
In him were an item.
Yeah, I don't know what she could see in him.
Anyway, he must be charming in some way.
I can't imagine.
Tell me about Cory. What can I tell everybody? This testimony that Cory's going to do. Ooh, is he going to try to lie? He wants to be in Trump's good graces, my friend. I see them trying. I see the Trump administration trying to get him to not tell the truth. Look at this. They're going to be highly disappointed. And look at them. They're offering cups to him. They're offering him, like saying to him, oh, you know, you're invited to Trump's picnic on the 4th of July. Stuff like that.
I think Trump will ask him to work for him again, the companion.
Well, there's a lot of money issues here. So I will have to say, you guys, it works in our favor. The United States of America is successful. I always take this as the United States. It's successful. So he will give information, a lot of information. It's like we're going, whoa, whoa, whoa. I love it because I heard as clear as day. I see a woman talking to him. I think it's his mother or maybe it's an attorney saying you can't lie. But he wants to lie, but he can't. And I don't know how they're going to do this, but it feels like I think he's still upset at Trump treating him so bad. He talked trash about him on Twitter, right? So he knows, girlfriend, when any time you've had, it hasn't happened to me very much, but anytime you've had someone that treated you bad and then suddenly is really nice, you don't trust them.
No.
You don't trust them.
Gucci is the best shampoo now.
So I would say the answer is yes. This is going to benefit. Listen, we got a lot of stuff coming up with money and Trump. So this is good.
Yeah, the banks.
Yes. So listen, I have a question for you.
Wonderful.
I'm actually picking the ones with the most people said the same thing. Everybody wants to know, and I don't know if you talked about it and let me know already, but will the Chinese be successful in pushing down Hong Kong?
And I think I answered that on video yesterday that I was talking with Dave, but it's not posted probably because it's taking so long to download.
Okay.
Leszek was working till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
so I said, I will repeat just that I saw snipers on the roof.
Oh, so they're going to hold them down.
They're going to put them down. They will be, and I know that the cell phones, they are watching already, listening to the messages. They have tons and tons of people on them to spy on everyone in Hong Kong who was involved in that revolution.
Okay. I do see later on, I don't know how many years later on, but a peace coming over China. So it could be that there's an underground movement and they're able to change things up.
I hope so. I'm not as positive thinker, I wish, but I'm not as positive thinker on that situation because China can't let them go and they want to control them. And I think there is the highest amount of multimillionaires per square kilometer.
Okay.
So China wants to hold to those money.
Okay. All right, hit me up, girlfriend.
Okay. Epstein Island has some spiritual buildings on it. And a lot of monuments. Was there any spiritual rituals that Epstein was performing, and were they bad or profound towards the girls?
What can I tell everybody?
Because it looks like he has those statues, everything kind of could be dream place for any of us to be on. But if it was used for the wrong reason, it can be like the devil place.
He feels like he came here from might even been Roman as one of the crazy emperors. Like he was somebody that just loved to seduce and consume. And I felt that they were on the island recently, and I felt like it was much ado about nothing. Maybe even Barr set that up to make it look like, oh yeah, we're looking for stuff. I feel a lot of stuff that was on that island was already gone. But let's look at the statues. It wasn't a good thing is what I'm hearing. Okay. You know, it's weird. He actually had these young girls believing him and like enthralled with him, even though he was no good. Sorry, something's flying around me. That's weird. He had people. Yeah, he did it. It was sexual stuff. It was sexual. It was evil, and it was something. He had people brain like they would go through these constant it's weird. I even think he tried to have a child even though he wasn't going to be a good father. I think he tried to co-create or something. I
heard somewhere actually that he want to make super children with his genes. But
right.
I don't know if he could have, because he will be a father if he could have children. regular way.
I don't think he could have children. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it was something to do with sex, and it was something to do with trying to change it's almost like they're saying, almost like a, like a religion. Like, this is, you're doing this because, and you'll be well rewarded because you're doing this for this sake. And he's using some other time period, like this is how they did it in the Roman days or something.
That's what I think. Orgies were popular in Roman time.
Yes, because
that's something that I think he wanted to bring to his society.
Yeah,
and that was for rich people in Rome.
Right. He thought he was all that in a cup of tea. And the only reason that he held on to information about powerful people was for himself, to protect himself.
Well, and taking money from them probably, and gaining power and so on.
Yep.
So now it's your turn.
Okay, yes. Now, there's some interesting people here. For Steve King, what's going to happen to him with his rape and incest comment? Will he finally step down?
I don't know anything.
Oh, Steve King is the white nationalist that works, I think, for the Senate. And he's been making these really weird, horrible comments. And they're asking him, even the Republicans are asking him to step down. He was telling everybody that we need rape and incest, because a lot of us wouldn't be here today.
Oh, yes. He thought that if someone is raped, that's okay. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
So what is the question?
Will he step down?
Not as long as Trump is protecting him.
Okay.
He still has ability to walk to the White House for visit. So I think he's standing in the White House door and they are opening, announcing him. I don't think he is that far away from Trump's ideology.
Okay. But the good news is they went to the Steve King's town and talked to a lot of people that had voted for him, a lot of old men, and they all said they wouldn't vote for him again, that he was.
So hopefully he will get kicked out of the office, but I think he still feels that he is doing a favor to Trump.
Okay.
Because I see him in front of the White House door.
Yeah.
And the guard is asking him, wait, I will announce Trump that you are here.
Yeah, because I see him staying too. I didn't see him leaving.
I don't know if you answered that one already, but there is a picture of Trump and Epstein, and Melania and Epstein and Madame. And Melania is very comfortable rolling on Trump, on Epstein.
Okay.
Did Melania and Epstein ever had sexual relationship? And Epstein was claiming that he introduced Melania to Trump. On that picture, Melania is only 22 years old.
Ooh.
I don't know, you haven't seen that one?
No, but Melania, I'll tell you, Trump's father used to run a service, so to speak.
And Melania was suing English newspaper for apparently telling stories about her.
Yeah, well,
Not apparently, but she sued them and
they stopped.
We don't know anything more about that story.
She's so flatlined. Listen, as soon as Trump is out of there, she's leaving Trump too. Because she's going to grab her money before he loses it all.
If she's smart enough.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a little something. I don't think this Melania is very happy. She feels like she's in prison. Like being with Trump is like being in prison.
Yeah, I have seen her as a giraffe in White House, walking like that. She can't pull her head up.
Right. Right. So, I mean, I know Trump is trying to be nice to her. He's got her, though. He's got her where she couldn't all of a sudden decide to blab. But yeah, I would say that she was mad at him too for something he did. That, remember when Trump stopped talking to Epstein?
Yeah. Do you have any clue why he stopped talking to Epstein? Any subconscious clue?
It might be. He might have gone, let's see. He went after somebody, but not Melania.
No, Melania will probably keep quiet.
Let me just ask real quick. Why did she, because she was mad at Epstein too. She's just as bad as Trump. But why? What happened? What happened that Trump stopped talking to Epstein and Melania's upset too? What happened? Yeah, they ended the friend. They actually really ended the friendship. It was at a party.
Was Epstein after Ivanka?
I think he was after Ivanka. And I think Ivanka was highly upset. And they just said, we're done with you. He got real inappropriate. He did something weird. Because they're very upset. So he may even forced himself on her a little bit. But it feels like it was like Trump was furious. And so was Melania, even though I don't think Melania is that close to Ivanka. You know what I'm saying?
It's my stepmother, come on.
So, you know.
And Ivanka is taking so much spotlight, so it's hard for Melania.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I feel like that's what happened. He made a move on, it wasn't Melania, it was somebody else. So.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay, I want to ask you, I got a lot of people asking this. What is this deal with Clinton? Why is Trump so phobic about Clinton and Barr? Are they trying to set Clinton up?
Yeah, they were best friends on Trump's wedding, and he was saying how wonderful people they are.
Okay.
Epstein was his best friend too, so Trump can turn off the back so fast.
But did Clinton actually come and have sex with children, or was this about money? What is this about?
Clinton?
Like, I feel Barr's working at trying to get Clinton in trouble.
Okay. It's silhouettes of two presidents. Silhouettes, black and cut out on the white paper.
Right.
One is Clinton, one is Trump. And Barr is taking Trump out of the silhouette box. They both should be in the picture. They both should be in that.
They're trying to take the attention away from Trump and say, "Oh, look at it was
look
Clinton."
This way, because that one you can't look at that one. So he's pulling the silhouette out of the picture, but and leaving just Clinton.
But do you think
so it's like he wants to frame Clinton only, not Trump?
But will they actually frame him? Will they actually succeed?
Now the silhouette has a hole, like keyhole inside, so that we will learn more things about Clinton as well.
Yeah.
And dirty things, because with Lewinsky, Monica Lewinsky, he was not that clean player, and she was young.
Yeah.
So she likes the young girls.
But I felt when I thought of this, when I was reading on it, I could feel Clinton coming back with some master attorneys and saying, yeah, well, let's do this. Let's do this in front of a judge. And then we're going to show your dirty laundry too.
Yes, and that would be the best way, because they should be both framed in the same picture.
Right. But that's why I think they won't go all the way, because he will be able to do evidence and show that Trump was part of this too. The people that are coming, and Barr feels a part of this too. No hands
We
clean.
should excuse him. Like at the beginning, he did the right thing, and then. But I was talking with Lena about that already, so I will leave that
Okay.
subject.
Okay.
And one lady asked me just on email, on Epstein plane, Clinton made appear 27 times. But Clinton admitted that he was only flying 4 times. Was someone else using his name?
No.
Out of 27 times, 4 times he is saying, yes, I've been on that plane. But I know that sometimes he was using this for good reasons, to go to Africa and so on, with some other people from Congress. But the other times, probably for pleasure. And today there is a picture shown on internet of Clinton sitting, big portrait of Clinton in front of the entry of Epstein.
Okay.
And Clinton is wearing the blue Monica Lewinsky dress and red high heels, and he is very sexy. And it's an oil painting, so some artists did that.
Yeah. Some people thought that was funny.
Um,
Clinton lied. He wasn't just 4 times.
so you think Clinton was using 27 times?
Let me tell you, his attachment towards Epstein was more about money than it was sex. It was something that Epstein was doing for him. Free rides, free this.
Free planes, yes, because he was renting those planes to him to go for humanitarian efforts as well in Africa. Yeah. So it's not only time that he was using those planes for bad reasons.
Right. So it wasn't, I'm not getting specifically that Clinton would be caught with his pants down, but I am feeling that he loved Epstein, and that's how the Clintons are. They like money. So is Trump.
So it's Trump, but at least those Clintons were much smarter.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm not seeing them laying up at night almost. It almost like, you want to go tit for tat? Let's do this. Let's rumble. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah. And now it's your turn.
Okay. I want to know, okay. Somebody asked me, will the Queen Mother be able to protect Andrew?
Okay. Andrew is in shark's mouth. I think that's symbol of Queen. You can't reach him.
Okay.
You know, I think.
Oh, so we're not even going to be able to go there.
No, I think he will be protected, and his wife is ex-wife, but they are good friends, is protecting him. So, yeah, we know that he was doing those things. We know.
Oh, yeah. But he's just going to do like Trump does. She's a liar.
Of course. And okay. And I have one more question.
Okay.
Did Melania ever solicit other women to have sex with Epstein? Because that's a question from people as well. So.
Okay. Okay, let me look. Melania is not too bright. She was very open sexually. She used her body to get what she wanted. No, she's not. She didn't.
She was just doing this for herself, kind of.
Yeah, no, she wasn't. She would get what she could out of men, but it wasn't about soliciting somebody else.
Okay. All right.
And then I have one last question for you.
Oh, wonderful, yes. I love questions because then I like to be shocked.
Okay, so Trump, somebody asked this interesting question. Is Trump the reincarnate of Hitler? Hitler died in 45 and Trump was born in 46.
I see no, and I will tell you why.
Okay.
Trump, I think he was overspoiled before, but in the previous life he might not have been bad person. So he was giving all those gifts this lifetime.
Right, right.
And he's using them for wrong reasons.
Okay, yeah.
That's my theory. I think we are bringing something from the previous lives to this lifetime.
Right. Epstein was definitely Roman. I can see that. But I never felt Hitler. I never felt him in any famous body at all.
And I don't think that the universe let Hitler to come and have the free ticket to be someone powerful like Trump.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
It was pleasure. Thank you so much, Linda. I love your videos. I love you.
Yeah,
the people who are giving me the time, and it's a pleasure for me and an honor.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Thank you so much, my friend.
I would like to invite you to the private reading with me. Please visit www.psychicvioletta.com. Click Book Online, choose the type of reading, choose the length, choose the date and the time. Fill out your informations. Click the Pay Now button with your credit card or debit card. And you're all done.